Yo, what's up? This is going to be about why the things you want to achieve are so hard to get, and how you can achieve those, and how you can be in a better place, right? So, your starting point, right, is going to be hard to get. It's going to be hard. Having a struggle is already hard enough to have. And wanting to get out of that is a good feeling, though. If you, right, if you go to school, or if you go to work, and you want to achieve something, it's going to be harder to get that if you're not in the right mindset. And I'm going to show you how to get in that mindset. The mindset you're probably in is, this is my life forever. And it really isn't, right? Or if it's not, it's my life forever, which it probably is. But if it isn't, and you're just like, I want to be happier, or something like that, or I want this, or it would be cool if I had that. It would be better for you if you thought, this is going to go away eventually. I'm going to get what I want. Because you will. There's rare times where you won't. But let's say you want love, or you want happiness, or you want a feeling, right? Those mental feelings are harder to achieve than physical. If you say, I want to jog 10,000 miles in, I don't know, a month, or something like that. I don't know if that's possible. But you could achieve that, because that's bodily. You don't need a great 1,000% mindset for that. You need physical strength. But if you want something mentally, you have to be in a good mindset. Such as, if you want love, you have to look for it. If you want friends, you have to look for it. Look for it is a key idea for this. After you found it, the thing is, if you want it, you're probably looking for it, like I just said. But if you try too hard, you're going to get burned out, and it feels like it's not going to happen. If you put 10,000 hours into something, there's going to be a lot of it, right? But if you put 10,000 hours in the course of 5 years, those memories won't be as sufficient or rememberable as they once were. If I get rejected by 8 girls in a row in the past week, that's a lot more rememberable than getting rejected by 8 girls in a row in 10 months. Because it's a longer period of time between that. And that seems like a bigger deal if it's in a shorter time period than it really is. Because, if you had 10 months to do something, you'd get it done. If you had 1 day to do something, would you still get it done? Yes, but you'd still feel rushed because you have a shorter time. And that's okay to feel. But if you said, I want a girlfriend, and you just don't know if that's going to happen, you have to try for it. You have to be yourself. But don't be the version of yourself that is fake. I've done that before. Don't do that, because that's going to lead to misinformation. You can't talk about your stories evenly. There's stuff you just can't do. You have to be the person that you are, but in a better, more enlightened version. If you went up to someone and say, like, if you have friends and you talk to your friends, right? You're going to talk to them. Oh my God. You're going to talk to them like you're their friends. You're their friend. And you are. But if you talk to someone, a stranger, like that you're their friend, that's different. It's a completely different idea. And that's what you're trying to do, and trying to make it seem that's not what you're trying to do. But you're making it seem you think eventually you will be. And you don't always know if that's true. And that's why rejection can hurt so bad. Because you think you have a plan set out. If you don't have a plan, whatever happens is going to go a lot smoother. Maybe not exactly smoother, but easier. Well, there's probably going to be times where you have a kerfuffle. But you're going to realize if you just go with what happens, it's going to be less stressful. You're less overthinking and all that, right? So to get in the right mindset for I want this to happen, you have to be happy. If you're trying to get over sadness or anger, you have to look for the happy. What happened today is not going to happen tomorrow, right? If you think that every single situation is going to be the same every time, you're mistaken. If you think it's going to be relatively the same every time, you're mistaken. It's going to be different every time. Sometimes completely different. Your life will eventually get better. Your life will eventually gain the thing that you wanted. It just will take time, and that's hard to face. But you do have to face that fear of what if this what if this never happens? And that's scary to think about because you want it to happen. But to get in the mindset of it will happen, it's going to happen, even if it doesn't, it will be easier for you to let go. You're going to say, I tried, I gave it my all, didn't work out, that's okay. And that's hard to deal with for some people. And that's okay. But you have to be in that mindset. That it's going to be okay. I have to put effort in, not too much. I have to be who I am, but not too much. Everything's good in moderation. That's what it all comes down to. Thank you very much. And goodbye.